What's up guys? You might have just seen the new YouTube video that went up. I'm not sure when I'm uploading this. It won't be now because the car's going in for a tune on Tuesday, so I'll wait for that. But we are here putting on the new crash bar at the warehouse, and we did some other work since we come back from Joburg. So I don't know if you remember, but this was all white and raw, like backing of the carbon, so we sprayed that black, put on the gold heat tape. I tightened this. I lost a little bit of coolant. You can see that it's under mud, but that could also be from cycling the car. So I must just top that up, tighten that fitting. We have the heat guard on the exhaust now. I just need to realign the exhaust. I see it shifted forward. But yeah, the crash bar is on. It's all welded up with these brackets from JD that fits all the OEM stuff. So radiator still mounts there, horn still mounts there. Headlights clip in here. It's a bit tight, but we just need some clearance in because that needs to turn still. So now we're just welding on the radiator core support brackets. I've got a bit of a gap that I need to bridge. That one's particularly big. Same on this side. And oh, it's all lined up. The bonnet closes, I've tested that already. Then I just need to put on a bracket there for the intercooler to be held up. And then I've got this oil cooler bracket, which we're probably going to put on the front over here, but then I'm just worried that the bumper doesn't fit. The bumper fits now with just the intercooler, but yeah, I don't know what plan I'm going to have to make for the oil cooler, but we'll see when we get there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So the crash bar's off now. I've welded on the 4 brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're busy spraying the new billet tappet cover white with the AM fittings on it, masked everything off. And yeah, the next thing is, once this thing's cooled down, put it back on the car, line up the intercooler. I think we're going to tilt the intercooler backwards so that the oil cooler can also go behind the crash bar but in front of the intercooler. A little bit of rubbing here. Shouldn't be too big of an issue from when there was no intercooler bracket, but yeah, I think that's the move. Tilt this a bit back so that it gets closer to the radiator, and yeah, see where we go from there. I just want to make sure that the intercooler is centered when the bumper's on, so we'll probably throw the crash bar on now with the intercooler, see if it's lined up, and go from there. So we have the crash bar in. Lines up perfectly there and there, everything lined up here. Bonnet still closes, we checked that. Same this side, there and there, and then those bolts. Now I just need to build the intercooler bracket there and under here, and then we must, what's next? Oh, figure out the oil cooler situation. Let's get the bumper on first. So intercooler, yeah. So we've got the bumper in now, that side's lined up. That side also lines up, and then there's the crash bar. Sits quite nicely, whole grill still fits on, but we don't have space in front of the bumper. I'll just put down the grill. We don't have space in front of the intercooler, in front of the crash bar for the intercooler, for the oil cooler. So we have to push the intercooler as far back as it will go, and then put the oil cooler in front of that behind the crash bar. So we need some mathematics there, but this is looking pretty good. Stoked how this is turning out, but yeah, we're going to finish up there with the intercooler bracket first, sort that out, and then go from there. Now we've got the brackets on there and there. Now we're just busy figuring out the oil cooler, and then we'll give it a quick coat of paint. This is now done with its paint over here, so just wait for it to dry, then I can take the tape off and put it back together. And I just need to get a gasket for that before I can put it back in. But it looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of like run marks in some places, but it will never be perfect, unfortunately. So oh, the boys and I are cooking. I think it looks proper neat. So quite happy with that. Just the oil cooler left. So it's the next day, Sunday. And Dylan and I here, the crash bar is now dry. Hopefully, I actually didn't even touch it. Yeah, it's not taking fingerprints, so that's fully dry. So we're gonna put the crash bar on, mount everything up, and then we have 4 crane trucks to move. So I can take Dylan for his first drive in the ST. But it shouldn't be that much work. The tappet cover should also be dry in the office. And yeah, now it's just getting this all back together and then getting the car tuned. I want to take the car to university tomorrow. My first drive. I've been at university now 3 years. I think I've taken the car to university once. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, share some pics and vids once this is on. So I'm sitting on my chair. Horn is mounted up. All the radiator brackets are mounted up. Radiator core is on. Intercooler is mounted. We're just looking for some bolts. I chipped off the black paint there. And a little bit that side. So we'll just... But yeah, so now it's all getting mounted up. Then we'll put the bumper on. My fender liners are non-existent because of how low the car is. So yeah, then I must just sort out the fog light wiring and the fog light ducts again. That's going to be fun, but yeah, making good progress. It actually looks proper neat. Let me step back for you guys. I'm seriously happy with that. So now the intercooler and oil cooler are all mounted up perfect. No issues, everything's mounted up. So we can put the bumper back. I think this is going to look proper mint. So I just topped up some coolant. I had a slight coolant leak right there, but I tightened that. Fogs are connected again, same as that side. We're putting on the big mouth intake. Struggling a bit behind the radiator support. Battery's connected. Car should be ready to start. Let's see if it does. Because I welded on the car. Keys. Also be able to see now if there's a boost leak on that side. Oops. First swing, baby. Oh, let's test the fog lights. Hopefully they work. They should. Ah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Looks super mint now. Sheesh. Yeah, the next move for this bumper is make that bottom lippy carbon, smooth this section, and we also still need to put in the towing point there. So I want to make, like I've seen it on 370Zs, where they mount their number plate to their towing bar with like a plate and a bar. So I thought that was pretty sick if I flush that. But yeah, it works. Dylan's cleaning the floor of our overspray. The car is back together. Let me grab the car keys quickly. Wait, maybe we start the car instead. And then I'll see the car for the first time with the bumper and the bonnet. There's his button. Okay. Headlights on. Ah, wait, let's turn the fogs on. Fogs are on. Close the bonnet, I haven't looked yet. Oh, that doesn't close. That's a problem.
If you move the cradle back.
Oh, this looks hot. Oh my gosh, it looks hot. Holy smokes. This looks so good. We had to shave a bit of the grill over there and that side. Just touching a bit. But oh my goodness, this car is hot. Holy smokes. So I'm busy moving the truck quickly. Dylan's just getting the Fiesta out. It's his first time ever driving the car, I think. So I wonder how he's gonna feel. He looked at me a bit funny when I told him, okay, go move the Fiesta. But yeah, I really want to go get my code 14 license. Not because I want to be a truck driver, but because just so I can legally move all of our trucks. I know how to drive them all anyways, so yeah. Dylan's first time driving the Fiesta. Sheesh, that car looks so sexy. I actually haven't seen that car drive without me driving it in so long. This car is so sexy. Good morning, fam. It is now Tuesday. I'm on the way to Thanas from my house. They're just around the corner from my workshop. And it is tuning day. So last night my low pressure fuel pump thing, the housing, I think died because I filled in fuel for this morning, and now it says that there's no fuel in the car. So I don't know what's happening there, but other than that, I think it should be a decent day at the office. Hopefully Mike can get the problem sorted. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and film at the same time. Every time I like hit boost, the car goes into limp mode. It's so difficult to drive and film. It throws a spanner light, so I think that's part of the blow off valve with the software issue. So it's not that big of a train smash, but yeah, I'll get some videos of the car and do a whole review once I'm there. Hopefully I get a video of it on the dyno. And yeah, I'm hoping today we make somewhere like 230 kilowatts to the wheels. We're just doing pump fuel and launch control today. I'm still waiting for bigger injectors from Joburg. But yeah, I'm quite upset about this fuel pump story. Not the fuel pump's still fine, I think. There's no engine lights. But yeah, there's still work to be done on the car. I don't know if you guys can hear that rattle. I need to just adjust the exhaust a bit on the hangers, and hopefully it's just a fuse on the fuel like level sensor. And no, the battery light's still on. There goes the service light. Not the service, the spanner light. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we dropped the car off by Thanas, just waiting to check the mic. Car's signed in already. But yeah, get ready for the base file and some dyno runs. I'm pretty excited. Super stoked to see what she makes. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So I'm off now. Mike's got the car, and yeah, we're pretty stoked. We reckon maybe 230 kilowatts on pump fuel, no meth. Maybe 220, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it seems pretty promising. We should be done, today's Tuesday, should be done by Friday for the base file. He's pretty busy, man. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that. What's up, guys? So it's now 2 weeks later, actually. The Fiesta's back home. It's had its tune loaded. It was going all well. We tuned it on pump fuel for 216 kilowatts, which I believe is like 290 wheel horsepower. But that's just pump fuel, no meth, nothing special, minimal timing. And yeah, she's back. But the problem is now the boost pipes keep flying off and the clutch is fucked and there's a misfire. So I'm going to do a quick test by starting the car. I'll show you guys now. I started the car and yeah, shot some water out. It's been quite damp here recently, so there was a lot of moisture in the exhaust. So the moisture's fine. But yeah, coolant's still good. Oil looks fine. Yeah, oil's good. Oil level, no, it's not the proper way to check, but oil level's fine. So yeah, essentially what I'm going to do is start the car and pull the coil packs one by one. So I don't know if you guys can hear, the idle's pretty there. So yeah, we're gonna pull here. That's running uneven. Yes. That one's not coming off for some reason. Okay, so that cylinder's fine. Damn. So I got the leverage 600 over here. What the? This bitch ain't coming off. That's a problem. So I've got all of them unplugged now, or unclipped. Sorry, listen. Cylinder 4, oh, there's a slight drop there. There we go. Plug it back. Goes back to normal. Cylinder 3, not much of a drop. Plug it in, not much of a change. Unplug 2, less of a change. Get it back in there. Cylinder 1 I think has the biggest change if you unplug, unless it's cylinder 1 or 2 and 3 that are dead. Just feeling the coil packs. Dude, I don't know why this shit is so difficult to get off, man. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's cylinder 2 or cylinder 3. Okay, so it's Sunday now. Dylan just pulled up. Bobby's in the background. And I got some new spark plugs, OEM ones from Ford, because NGK is dog water. And I'm on my 3rd set of NGK plugs in 3 years, which isn't right at all. So we're going to gap the spark plugs to factory gapping settings, or big turbo spacing, which is 0.6. And yeah, we're going to put in OEM spark plugs. Hopefully that sorts out our issue. Inspect them as we go, and yeah, let me get the coil packs out and I'll go from there. Okay, so I've got the coil packs all unbolted and unplugged. There is the spark plug. I believe I'm on it. Okay, so plugs are back in. They're all gapped to somewhere between 0.63 and 0.60. Coil packs are back. Just haven't bolted them yet, but I just want to hear if the misfire is definitely gone. Make sure it's not in gear, eh?
Not in gear.
Dylan starting.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, we can't really tell now because the car's cold starting, but once it warms up, I'll start filming again. That doesn't seem spark plug related. So Dylan's just going to start it. I'm going to unplug the coil pack. But you can hear there's like a dullness in the... Okay, so this one is fine. That one changes. That one changes. That one changes. The least change I noticed was in this one. Oh, that changes as well. No, that changes as well. That's so weird. It's not coil packs. But now listen, if I unplug the math, it's not that much of a change in the idle. So maybe it's faulty math sensor. I'm really not sure. There was a drop in the idle there. The spanner light comes on if I unplug it. Okay, there was a change in the idle, plugging it back in. But there's still a misfire.